Something always going down on Gianni Journey Media. Had the wrong date and time. But we already did our water song, so we don't have to redo it. So, Kwame said, is it today, Imani? I'm looking around for Imani, not to find it, so I guess my brother was otherwise occupied. Nope, I messed up, brother. You was right. Now I'm back up. We had to adjust the title. Only took a couple of seconds. But, how many people done fell off because of the quick switch? You know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard out here. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, we got it right. So, what we are going to do today, of course, you know, it's Toast and Talk time. We're going to toast and talk with the family, and that's what we're going to do. So, I changed it, so it should be right. So, hopefully, y'all will be able to get back in. There you go. It's finally switched. So, all right, now, so let's go. We are going to, damn, I didn't drink the water. Let me drink the water. How you doing today? Sabrias, long time no see. But thank you for stopping in. Shouts out to the fabulous Miss Margarita. How you doing this morning? All right, so family, I'm waiting for some of the other family to come back in because I had to turn it off and start it over because I had the wrong time, the wrong day. And you know we got to be on time and stuff here on Gianni. So we're going to do it. So this morning for the toast, we will not be doing bitters. No. I learned my lesson. Drink bitters in private. Bitters are a private affair. Because family, and I swear, I did not know the content, the amount of alcohol in there. I understand in a lot of processes you need alcohol, but I was not aware of all of the damn alcohol that was in that shit. But anyway, as Sister Margarita said, we will win, and we always do. All right, family, I want y'all to remember that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority. That looks stubborn enough. The place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gianni Journey Media. I'm your host, Brother Hot Tim, and this is the Daily Toast. But right now, we are on Toast and Talk time, and this is Toast and Talk Imani, where the show belongs to the family. So we going to let you know this is a Heart of Sound production. We don't do nothing but strive to blow up your old paradigm. Oh my God! Uh-oh. All right, Kwame done came back into the room, it looked like. Let's see who else. All right, but we about to go and get started with the toast so that we could go on and open up the conversation because I know some people out there got something they want to share. Brother Shaka called in and he going to call back after we get done with the toast because that's when I'm going to open up the lines. For those that don't know the number, I will post the number up. Uh-oh, we got somebody in Discord communicating with us. Oh, man. But anyway, all those that have been tuning in and stuff like that, I appreciate you for all of our supporters. Man, oh, man, family, y'all come to oh, my God, the support is coming in, and it's incredible. And like I said, it just makes me feel even more blessed, right, that people can see the vision and support the vision and help us build. You know what I'm saying? It is incredible to me. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody like, yo, send me the send me the Cash App. But I want to now, I just want to be honest, it's going to be kind of hard because with the Cash App, I can't guarantee the exchange, because what I'm trying to develop is a relationship of exchange. So when people are giving to Gianni Journey, I want to make sure that Gianni Journey is always able to give something back. And the system we have set up is like stuff is going to start going out on a monthly basis to all of those that are, in a sense, supporting us directly. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to figure out ways to get people linked in so I can make sure that we're formulating and we're utilizing the very principles that our culture is based on. Exchange. You know what I'm saying? Reciprocity. We want to get reciprocity working for us, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to do here. So this morning, we're going to toast. I'm going to use some of this ambrosia that should be ready, but it wasn't ready yesterday because I wasn't ready for that. I got to mentally prepare myself to be drinking, right? I put myself through a mental process so that I can handle liquor. I didn't know that the bitters was liquor. Call me stupid. I didn't know. I'm sitting up here like, hey, it's bitters. Hey, I see other people doing bitters and they go to the toilet and feeling better, and I didn't know the alcohol content on there and the amount that I drunk yesterday. I know y'all like, brother, I told you a lightweight. Okay, I'll be a lightweight. But hey, it is what it is. So today, me and Cleve, right after I get done with the show, me and Cleve, we'll be going into the kitchen and we'll be brewing up this ambrosia. Now, once again, those that ordered the original, I will have original available today. Those who have special orders, I'm gonna have to let the fruit and the herbs and stuff, the herbs and spices, like Kentucky Fried Chicken, the secret herbs and spices, I'm gonna have to let them sit and simmer. Right? Let them sit until about Ujima. So those will roll out on Ujima, right? Hopefully things will be slow enough for me to go on and be like, boom, pull it out.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. Too strong? Yeah. We were born to be great. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. We were born to be great.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us, right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gianni Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. And we'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gianni Journey, and let's build together.
Politician or in a pulpit. Give them all the cane instead. They hate us without pretense.
We are back. We are back. We are back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now,
YouTube.
what is going on with, But anyway, Google is spying on me, trying to figure out what I'm thinking about, but they can't get me. Well, I guess. But anyway, we about to do our toast. Let's go do our little transition. My daughter gonna run the sweeper, which wasn't a smart choice for me. Shouts out to my auntie Georgia Ellis, and I'm trying. I don't speak. All right, so I think she can hear me. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me out there. All right, so let's, cause I'm still trying to figure out the emojis. I don't use the emojis. But anyway, let's go and do our toast. So first off, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose. Call that Creator. We lift up our glass, and we salute that Creator, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to toast our ancestors. I'll put on a commercial after I get done. So, but actually go around the sweeper because I'm gonna be family. We're about to run. As y'all know, after dealing with Giammi Journey for years, that it's always real life here at Giammi Journey. It's always real life at Giammi Journey. Always. So right now, as Gina is running the sweeper, you need to get some of this stuff up too so that you don't mess my stuff up. We're going to toast our ancestors. We lift up our glass and we salute our personal ancestors. And we start Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin, Texana Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Kristen Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Finn, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twidge, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman L, Nomo X, Pat Maya, Ron Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullen, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trish, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sel Ware, Livy the Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harry Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese. I said that wrong. Let me make sure I get it right. Hold on. Where are we? Here we go. Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie E. Quells, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Addie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Alula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank and Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Monares, Gina Rose Jones, Janet Callahan. We also have William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Ennis Bostic, and Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Asa Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hat Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Port Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erdington Houston, Laird Alls, Elijah Alls, Rome Alls in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charlie Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban, Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robert Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekomaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. What's wrong? We have Joella Giles, we have James Carswell, we have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We have Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gantz, Sharifa Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monga III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al-Alti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger. We got Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Shalard Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnilla Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, and I have one more that I did not reach out to my mom and get the name for. So, ancestor, whatever your name is, remember, it's a mistake of the mind and not of the heart. Man, oh man, we raise up our glass and we salute all these ancestors upon whom shoulders we stand. Man, oh man, it is. Once again, I want to thank y'all for allowing me to do this, for supporting me in doing this. It is incredible. Yes, ma'am. Gina, keep on wanting this. Gina, look like you got on lipstick. Huh? All right. Should I take her word for it? There's about to be some checking going on around here, right? We raise up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors that combine us, that make us strong, that are blessing us. And man, do this ambrosia smell good. We raise up our glass, and with that, we say the mighty word of Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. What's popping off in the present moment, Brother Hatim? Right now, we are on Imani, as Brother Kwame informed us, because I had the wrong day up. Ain't that something? Again. The day is Imani, family. Once again, I ask you to activate your reticular formations and seek out Imani. Okay? Seek out Imani. Is out there, is waiting. Hashtag it and post it up on our timeline on Giami Journey, right? So now, an elder in a conversation pointed out, can you turn that light off so that the fan will turn off, please? An elder pointed out that when she was trying to go to Giami Journey, it would, rather than taking her to Giami Journey media, it would take her to Giami Journey page. So what I'm going to do? What you going to do? How you going to handle that problem, brother? I'm going to stream on the Giami Journey page now. So I'm streaming on the Giami Journey page, and I'm streaming on Giami Journey group. So because what was going on was people was being routed to the group when we don't do streaming on the group. We do streaming on Giami Journey Media, the page, right? So to catch everybody, now we streaming on the group. I mean, simple solution, right? I mean, you know, I just don't like, I don't like flooding the timeline of Giami Journey Media on that specific in that specific way, because you know the sisters that's handling that, they got to lock down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be interfering with their flow. But I'm like, yo, man, we gotta get these words out. You gotta get this discussion out. So back to the present moment. Along with you seeking out Giami Journey, with you seeking out the principle of mine, excuse me, I'm mixing up my words. I also want to send out a round of celebration and cheer all those Imani born babies. Trying to do three things at one time, that's what I get, right? But anyway, So for those that don't speak the language, Imani means faith. So we're looking for faith in our lives. Evidence of it is there. The principle is there. All right, so we have faith. We have harmony, which is demonic principle. We have trust, which is what we teach in the M7. We got the color red, as you can see by my red Giami Journey shirt, as well as my red undershirt, the Daily Toaster shirt. We got gender, which is the hermetic law today. We got the male name for the day, Kwesi, and female name, Akosua. So shots out to all of those. And family, we want to raise our glass, and we want to toast this marvelous, marvelous moment. This marvelous, marvelous time that we're in, this moment that we are in. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment. We empower this moment. We realize that this is all that we have, and we're going to work with it to the best of our ability to build upon it for our future generations and to maintain and expand what our ancestors have left us. So we lift up our glass, and guess what we say? We say the mighty words of Ashe. That's dope, right? Anyway, we lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the future generations. I'm sitting around looking at my kids, doing chores, and like, yo, future generation, future generation. You know what I'm saying? They out here doing their thing. Sasha and Gina out here messing with this garden, even though we ain't planning to be here. So me and Cleo. Oh, they taking care of animals in the garden. Okay, so you have a farm. Is it a pig out there? Is it a sheep out there? You're making a worm farm, which is a very profitable business. I'm just saying, but I just want y'all to know there's a business for everything. People buy worms. Worms are very important. It's called permaculture. But anyway, dealing with the future right now. So we lift up our glass and we toast our children, our children's children onto infinity. You know, during these times, allow them to experiment. They're going to tear up a lot of your shit in the house. But, you know, they're going to experiment. I'll be finding all types of little just unexplainable. You know, I just be trying to, what were you trying to, can you tell me what you was trying to do at least so I could feel better about your experiment? No, they don't have nothing. They be like, Pops, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't understand. I don't know what I was doing myself. I'd be like, damn. Okay, baby. All right. But, anyway, we got to inspire the future. So we raise our glass to that future generation. And we say, from there we move on. From there we move from the future generations. We lift up our glass and salute all of our relations. And from all of our relations, family, we move to the selfish toast. This is time for those of you that's out there doing that work. If you're doing that work, I'm raising this glass for you right now. What is it that you need to become better? Becoming a better person, to be more efficient at what you do. What is it that you need in this moment, right now, while we got our ancestors listening, while we got the Creator and we're listening, because we consciously turned on a switch. And I need y'all to know that every time we do this ritual, they are present. They're waiting for us. They're waiting for us. They're waiting for the ask. What's the ask that you have for them? Right? What's the ask? Right? Family, come on now. If we doing this, let's do it for real. Let's don't play with it, right? If we doing it, let's do it for real. We're not just doing this for show. We doing it because it works. All right? We raise up our glass, and with that we say, from there, family, last but not least, I want to toast the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the most committed, the strongest person in the room. I want to lift up the glass and I want to salute. You. Yes, you. You are the greatest in the room. Ha! Where's my napkin? But anyway, I'm just joking. But in all seriousness, family, I raise my glass to you. And with that, we say Ashe. 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 Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years, and as we say in Giami Cat and it is getting real here, right? Because family, listen, as the supporter list grows, This means that the services that we will be able to offer will also grow. This means that it's a possibility that the ebooks will grow. This means that the writing, the personal writing in the newsletter will grow. This means that we will be able to have young people that will be able to engineer and be able to do different things, whether we're having a festival live or whether we're having a festival over the internet. This means that we will be able, soon as this thing breaks down, we will be able to go out and have a camping trip and invite all of our supporters. The more we grow, the more powerful we become. You know what I'm saying? And the more supporters we get, family, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the pennies and the dollars. We at Giammi, we are going to show you what we are going to do. Yeah, we still going to have some fundraisers, but those of you that's already giving, you know, he ain't talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Boom, let it roll right down your back and be like, cool, hey, I'm supporting, I'm a supporter, right? But we ain't going to have to raise that much, and we're not going to have to be on here talking about it that much because people are saying, listen, we're going to throw this $10 a month at Giammi Journey because we've been seeing the consistency. Y'all see that every day I get up and I do this. Every day I'm doing something in our community, every day. And it's not just me, we got a crew of people that's working. We got a village that's working every day. In some form or fashion, I'm in contact with somebody from the tribe or from the village, and we're constantly thinking about how can we better serve our people. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. How can we provide opportunities for our people? Right? And I'm like, yo, so, you know, one of the major pieces that I'm pushing, and once again, I'm pushing it again, family, a Giammi Journey, especially those that are supporters. If you have a story to tell, if you have a class that you want to build, reach out to us. Reach out to Brother Hatem specifically, because I will help you put your stuff together and get it up and get it out. I'm trying to tell you, family, right now is the time for you to write that book. Right now is the time for you to put together that e-course. Right now is the time. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because right now on Giammi Journey, we need content. I could do a show. If I wanted to be about me, I could do a show. You already know I could stream all day. Folk tales for grown folks. I could stream all day. Give yourself permission. I could stream for at least 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? Daily Toast or just Giammi Journey, I can stream for 3 months. But I know it's not about me. It's about us coming together as a community and putting stuff together and building. Now, for those that want to join the conversation, because you know I'm getting kind of hyped, I'm going to go on and I am going to post up the Black Line. The Black Line is open for those that want to get on. Let me first post it up. All right, the Black Line is up, 614-556-4535. Once again, the number is 614-556-4535. And like I said, we can have conversation. It's y'all time right now. What is on your mind? What is popping off in your world? What is important that you think that people need to know about? You know what I'm saying? Stop hiding your wisdom. Stop hiding your knowledge. You might have something. You might be able to share something that might change somebody's perspective. Oh, I ain't drink. I'm sorry. Hot damn. Cleve, we're going to bottle this up. You want to taste that? This that COVID killer. That's the new process where I do the honey at the end. Taste how it's different a little bit? You want some more? Yeah. See? It ain't strong as it used to be. But it's stronger. I done fooled you, Cleve. I done fooled him into health. He think he drinking a fruit drink. But he really drinking a fountain of youth. All my kids is going to age real slow because they going to all know how to brew. And some of these other young people that's coming along, they going to know how to do it as well. Because I got plenty of scobies. Woo. Got a little tang at the end. Lord have mercy. Feel like I'm drinking bitters again. But nah, I'm just joking. But that increased the honey content, man, those little things is having a good time. Those little bacteria and yeast in there they having a good time. Now it's time for us to go on, like I said, lines are open. 614-556-4535. Feel free to call in and join us. Shock, if you still out there, my friend, by all means, call back in. Let's get this conversation popping off. Let me make sure, because sometime the black line will hang up on, Shock is already on there, or is this an old screen? Let me refresh. Reload. No, he hung up. All right. But anyway, family, I'm reloading the screen, giving us a few more moments to make sure that everything is copacetic, everything is working right. Oh man, I ought to take, and I think, so me and my kids, we gonna go get something to eat and probably go get some air somewhere.
Can we go? Can I go rock ritual?
The who?
The rock ritual?
Maybe. It depends on how wet it is out there. But she's talking about the rock ritual for those that's been around GMA and Underground Railroad, and you've seen the documentary. Yep, there's a documentary. We've been doing this a long time. And there's a ritual in one of our walks that, is like generations old. It's generations. I mean, well, I ain't going to say generations old. They can't hear you, girl. You got to come. You know what I'm saying? And you don't be giving away the family secrets. I do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to do it. So, but anyway, she want to go and do the rock ritual, and I'm not opposed to it. As long as we are able to,
wait for the others to join.
long as we are able to social distance, I am totally cool with it. I'm totally cool with it. So she want to go up there, and and that park is up there by one of our favorite restaurants that actually allows for you to keep a safe distance from everybody, because they bring your food to your car. It's called Swenson's, and wait, stop. That should have been a commercial. I'm sorry. Because like I said, family, we got to build up. We trying to do the media, because you don't hear ABC News in your town just going and just shouting people out for no, So, here we go. So, let's go on to our news feed. Let's transition. Boom. Hold on, ladies. Now, before we go anywhere, I need these clothes folded. I asked that already, right? That's why you sweat. I don't know why y'all gonna play in the dirt and then come in. What? Okay, that's cool. Where get them clothes. It's real life here, Gianni Journey family. It's real life.
Can you get the clothes?
All right, so let's go down the timeline. This is Gianni Journey Media. As you see up in the top, when you want to go to the page, go to Gianni Journey Media. If you just type in Gianni Journey, more than likely they're going to bring up two groups. They're going to bring out just Gianni Journey, then they're going to bring up Gianni Journey Tribe. Gianni Journey Tribe is an older group that I haven't used in a long time. Gianni Journey, the Gianni Journey group is a group that was formed off the page where you can have private conversations about some of the stuff we're talking about and not have to worry about being censored or everybody being involved with how you think. Because we do need to have some spaces where people can express themselves without having to worry about the whole world seeing it, because there are some conversations that we do need to have in private. No doubt. Right? No doubt. Because there's a lot of Elder Margarita say quiet here. Can't hear? Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. But anyway, how can I put it? There's a lot of discussions that we really got to have about some of the stuff that we need to deal with. You know what I'm saying? In our community, right? Because leadership, we are going to have to really, really sit down and have a real discussion about leadership in our community and the directions that we are being pulled in, and actually we might need to even get to a point where we are actually throwing out definitions for what it means to be a leader in the black community. What it means. What are the responsibilities? What are the consequences? What's wrong? Hey, Clay, bring these clothes up for these girls so they can stop having an excuse, please. They're putting it on you now.
I told you.
But anyway, we have to start really having these serious conversations. And as we start moving with our plan for 2023, because I know Columbus is not the only city that we could go on have in our pocket after 2023. It's not. It's not. We got Akron, Cleveland, Canton, Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Let alone some of the other states. I'm just talking about Ohio right now, family. We can have a platform so big and so undeniable so that when we bring up reparations and motherfuckers start doing some of the side talk, we can immediately dismiss them. You will be dismissed from duty during this next election cycle. See, because this is how you got to do it, because we're going to move as a stubborn minority, and a majority of our people are looking for the leadership. That I don't have time to be going through the news. And they're looking for people that they can trust. Because this is the issue. We're trying to build a community and tell people to be jacks of all trades. Family, why is our community the only ones that got to be jacks of all trades? Huh? You know what I'm saying? I mean, to be a jack of all trade and a master of none. My little private message is popping up. I'm gonna have to fix this. I'm gonna figure out how to fix this somehow. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? If you're an electrician, why shouldn't you just be able to be good at electrician and have somebody that you can go and have a conversation about politics without have to go in super deep into it? Why are we the only group that we want to hold people fully responsible for knowing the whole political process? You think white people know the whole political process? No. But what they do have a structure within their community where they are able to hold their leadership responsible, because I'm trusting you to do your job because I'm doing my job, and I'm paying taxes to make sure that we are able to keep this thing right. And if you are not delivering, we have consequences. If you are lying, we will find out, because there's other people who have a certain level of mastery that they're going to be able to pick out your lies. Leadership, a lot of times, because in a sense, what we're trying to do at GMA, right, is eventually, like I said, this is why I said we need to get to the 100, our first 100, and start pushing towards 1,000. Why? Because what that does is that gives you individuals that can work full-time on this. Now, brother, why do you want somebody working full-time on the media? Because an important part of the media aspect is what's happening, or what's labeled the news. What's happening? This means that you have dedicated individuals to be able to let you know what's happening. They could go through the articles, they could go through the studies, they could go through the research, they could find the numbers, and they could just package that so that you will be able to have the proper conversation with your leaders and make the proper choices. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Actually, I think that is very important for us to start really looking at in our future building, right? Because the media arm gives you the information about what's happening politically. Does it not? Now, and depending on the leaning of that media organization, that leaning comes out in their reporting. But we don't have any systems. We have very few stations, very few outlets. Because like I said, I don't necessarily 100% agree with anybody. But let me say this about, that's beautiful, Gina, thank you. But Roland Martin doing his goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? Doing his thing. We got other people like Yvette Cornell is throwing together, because I want y'all to think about this. Yvette Cornell is throwing together a political education piece, and this is what she has been pushing for the last 4 years as far as the ADOS piece, right? And this is a important outlet that people could plug in and get a framework without having to go on and think through all of this, because it's not fair for us to demand of our people what is not being demanded for everybody else. Everybody else is not being dissed because they're not politically astute. Because they got leaders that they know, these leaders know that if you fuck this group over, you're done. And we need to go on and develop that mechanism within our community. All of them. You mess us over, you're done. Don't even, I ain't got no holler for you, my friend. You're done. And our media arm, which is very important, because the media arm is the ones that report to the people. What happens when we are able to have reporters that go into a city council meeting and turn on a recorder and actually start asking some real hard questions about the treatment of black folks in Columbus, and is there any set-asides for specifically African or black folks for ADOS here in Columbus? You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, just putting people's feet to the fire, because this is their job, because they don't have to worry about where their check coming from, because the check is coming from the people. This is what pastors supposed to be doing. Actually, I'm trying to tell you, family, listen, pastors, you are, in a sense, your collection is going so that it can support the church, no doubt. But also, the pastor is supposed to be in a sense, the representative of righteousness, and be speaking about that, and be in a sense talking with these so-called political leaders and letting you know what's happening through his message in the pulpit. But right now, we got everybody chasing the secret. We got everybody wanting the secret to success, not realizing that you don't have no success if your whole community is in goddamn meltdown. It don't happen. One or two of us can escape, but what about the other 3,000, 300,000, 3 million, 4,000? 40 million. What does it mean for one of us to succeed when the rest of us are dying? Family, I keep on telling you, wealth is a community commodity. Individuals that attain any wealth can only maintain that wealth if they are protected by a community. If you are not protected, you will be fleeced. Every law that is changed will affect your amount of money. Politically, they will come for you. Socially, they will come for you. Tax-wise, they will come for you. There is no wealth without community protection. So, wealth is a community endeavor. I want to see wealthy people in our community, which means that we have to start building the infrastructure to maintain wealth. We need individuals that can instill laws that will benefit certain individuals, because that's what they do. We need banking institutions that will be able to take certain people's money and maximize the return on that money. We need institutions that will educate individuals about how the process of getting money and keeping money works. is not only a community thing, I would dare say it's a cultural thing. And because our culture has been broken, we can't understand why we're looking at other people like, how can they do that? They doing that because they're building it upon a cultural foundation that was never cracked. Your cultural foundation has been cracked. And we haven't done the repairs. We have not really done the introspection as a group to really start repairing some of the stuff that has really that's really destroying us. I don't even know how I got on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I always do it. My daughter said, yeah, you always do that. I done chased one person away. Start running my mouth. I'm sorry. That's what I do, family. That's what I do. But like I said, I mean, this whole tribe thing is real for me. It's real for me. And I just need y'all to understand that. The whole tribe piece is real to me. And tribe support is very real to me because I'm seeing some of this stuff and I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And I have been personally affected by laws that have changed. And they didn't have me in mind when they changed the laws. And all of a sudden, me and my whole peer group is being decimated. Decimated. What are you talking about, Brother Hatem? You know, when they made some of these crack laws, family? Let's keep it real. It decimated us. Decimated us. And even the way we look at the world has become so warped that we cannot see the world with us at the center and us with an advantage because we think that it's unfair. We are all humans, and I agree. But what's wrong with you having a preferential group? Because other people do. Go to the corner store. See if they have a preference. No, they'll take everybody's money, but see if they have a preference group. Is it a preference place? Do they have a place where they take their money? Do they have certain places where they buy some of their products from? Go to some. Just really go in our neighborhood. Look how many of the businesses that are in our neighborhood are really truly vested in the success of our neighborhood. Really vested. Or are they just there extracting wealth, mining the black gold that walks into their doors every day? Family, I'm just throwing that stuff out. Stop. We need to stop being a cash cow and political cow and all this other stuff. We need to stop it. Once again, okay. I'm almost done with Elder Mariba Kelsey's book, and it will be available soon. And I'm be coming with the link. I gotta create a commercial. I'm gonna do that hopefully sometime today. But I'm trying to wait because I got another computer coming. So once that computer comes, it's gonna make it a little bit easier for some of the productions that I want to move into. We live right now, Toast and Talk, Kuumba. They still got us live right now. I don't know why that's still live. So let me go and update the screen. Because I know I changed it. I shut down the whole stream for it. Yup. It should be Toast and Talk, Imani. Shut down the whole stream. But anyway, while we waiting, let me go around my mouth. Call lines are open, 614-556-4535. What is some of the things that are on your mind? What's popping out there in my tribal folks' minds? What's out there popping in my village folks' mind? What's out there? What's going on? 614-556-4535. We got a little bit more time. My daughter still ain't finished folding clothes. Once they get finished folding clothes, we will be getting off of here and we will be traveling. We will be doing some journey. Did y'all make up your bed? Oh, how's that? Didn't I ask y'all to clean up your room too? Oh, okay. But, it's real life. Here at Gianni Journey. We got young people that ain't making beds. It's called quarantine. Quarantine. What?
You can't sing.
Dang. Just hurt my feelings. Wow. Anybody? Am I the only one with one mean child? You got, all your other children. They be, but then you always have that one who's very perceptive and just loose with the mouth. Ask Martin Luther King if the truth hurts. Ask Malcolm X if the truth hurts. Yeah, it can be painful. I mean, you ain't got to talk about my singing girl. I take that very personal. I'm hurt. So I have a young girl for sale. If anybody out there want her, I'm selling her cheap because this is the last time that she gonna jump off on me.
$10,000.
That's it?
Yeah.
Nah, baby, you worth much more than that, and I would never sell you. But anyway.
Yeah, right.
Oh, she said, yeah, right. All right. But it don't look like the youth.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Too strong? Yeah.
We were born to be great.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black?
Born to be great.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gianni Journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gianni Journey, and let's build together.
Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Everybody knows where they come from. Sigma Pi are not that dumb. Controlling black folks, they don't care. Who is him? Politician doing in a pulpit. Give them all the cane instead. They hate us without pretense.
The one who doesn't even know how to shut up. I know, right? You know how to. I can shut up on my name too.
All right, we are back, and it don't appear it's not acting like it want to come back up. It's not acting like it want to cooperate with Brother Hatim as we go through this news. So, family, y'all gonna need to call in. Y'all don't need to call in. That's all I'm gonna say. 614-556-4535. Once again, that call-in number is 614-556-4535. And we're going to go, of course, it's going to take me to the home first, so now I got to wait another 10 minutes for it to go on and load up. But, yeah, Brother Charles, or C. Earl Campbell III, has a book out. And I just posted up the link for you to go on and support the brother. The brother's dropping the information about organization that may be working against the best interests of black folks and setting people up in leadership positions, like I just got done talking about. So now, what is the consequences for individuals? Stop. Let me say something else. Real life here, Giammi Journey. Man. But what is the consequences for somebody selling us out for a membership in an organization? What is, you know what I'm saying? What is the consequences from the community? We really got to talk. We got to have these type of conversations. And some of it we can have right here, but a lot of it we got to have in private so that we really can discuss what are some of the what do you lose? Right? When I had the pleasure of talking with brother's name was Jajaga. He changed it to Mayat Jajaga. But he was known as I can't even think about it. Think of his name right now. But he was known for being a Black Panther. But in our conversation, he basically told us that he wasn't a Black Panther. He said, I was sent to the Black Panthers by the Deacons of Defense. I was sent by my elders because they had been watching me, and I was told to train them young boys before they ended up getting themselves killed. Geronimo Pratt, that's his name. And in the Black Panther, one of the things that he said in the interview, and somebody stole the interview out my car. It was crazy. Somebody, you know, one of the most valuable interviews that I ever had, they stole it out my car. So either it was an operative or it was a hater. Both of them. It was Mr. Smith. It was, you know what I'm saying? You know, Mr. Smith off the Matrix. Don't matter. It's the same thing. But anyway, let's go down the timeline. But one of the things that he said was there was definite consequences in the Panther organization for violating rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, talking to the media could be a finger. I mean, he said that shit, and I was like, God damn. Right? But you know, like I said, it would be better for you to, I mean, I wish, and I thought I sent it to Elder Gaylord. As a matter of fact, I think I did. I'm going to have to reach out to Elder Gaylord and see, because I sent, hold on. Let me, I'll be right back. Peace, this is Brother Hatim, and you have joined us on Giammi Journey Radio. Be sure to check out our site and subscribe at tribe.giammijourney.com. Excuse me, I had a parenting moment right there. Speaker got to hear it. Unfortunately, I can't pause it without stopping the whole the whole thing. But this shit is getting ridiculous here. But anyway, let's go back. So we have the post is slowly but surely coming up. We got Elder Kelsey's piece. We already spoke about that. That's my little pose for today's show right here. You know, stubborn minority, tribe time. All right, here we go. So let's see if they can Toast and Talk Imani. They got it right now. There we go. We got 48 people reach 23 engagements. Thank you, family. 6 comments. Thank you. Can I get a couple of shares? While y'all out there, make sure you like and share. Get to work. Get to work. Your tears won't hurt them clothes. And you better watch your eyes. And you better watch that mouth. Real life here, Gianni Journey. It's about to get real around here in a minute. All right, now, for those that might be interested, a meteor shower of Halley Comet debris to peak this week. And they give you advice on how to best see this event. But let's go and get into some other news. Matter of fact, we're going to take a couple of seconds. Let's see if anything else pop up. I'm going to go there. Excuse me. And we're going to see more. There we go. We're going to take a few minutes, install, and see how do you see the meteor shower. Family, it will be very important for you and possibly some of your family members to go out and check out the meteor shower so that your children know that there's a lot more going on in the universe than we know, right? There's a lot of stuff going on out here. And a lot of people don't even take time to look up at the night sky no more because we got all these lights. So this is how you do it in a post-COVID world, going and seeing the meteor shower. Let's see. Halley's Comet won't swing by Earth again until 2061, but you could see pieces of it this week. A meteor shower made of debris from Halley Comet will peak this week, according to news outlets. The meteor are bits of Halley Comet that separated from the comet many hundreds of years ago, according to the American Meteor Society. The Eta Aquarid meteor shower is expected to peak before dawn on May 5th. Bill Cook, NASA's Meteor Environment Office head, told Space.com. Stargazers can expect to see between 30 and 40 meteors every hour if the conditions are right, according to the Weather Channel. They're only seen on the morning side of the Earth, sometimes not clearing the horizon until 2 or 3 a.m., according to the American Meteor Society. Most observers in the northern hemisphere have a 2-hour window prior to dawn to view these meteors. The Meteor Society said on its website, people closer to the equator will have the best luck in catching the shower, according to Space.com. The improved air quality because of the coronavirus lockdown could also improve visibility for meteor shower, the Weather Channel reported. Now, this is coming from, and you can look it up yourself. There's other articles as well, but I just want y'all to be aware of some of the astronomical events that are happening, because it's important that we start learning how to look up, start identifying stars for our children. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because, my kids was asking stories because Elder Tony had told them about the drinking gourd. So they started asking stories about some of the stars. So I got to start pointing them out. And then you also could frame some of them stories and some of the stuff from the stuff up in the stars with our history. Not just the North Star. How about Orion's Belt? Also, which should be called not Orion's Belt, a SARS Belt. The 3 stars that point. They point at something. What are they pointing at? You know what I'm saying? You got the dog star out there. I ain't gonna, what is the dog star? How is that significant to us as a people? If it's still wet, put it in a pile, and then we'll take it and put it back in the dryer. All right, let's see. Oh man, nothing came up again. Man, Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Let me just grab my damn phone. Just grab my phone. I know how to do it. Watch this. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all really ain't ready for this. Watch. So I'm going to go to my phone. I'm going to go to our Facebook page. The page. Right? I'm going to click post. I'm going to roll down. It's a shame my phone works faster than my phone. I mean, my phone has a better processor than my. All right, so we on the media shower. So now, I'm looking at the article. We had to do something trying to prevent massive food waste. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to click on this and watch. Modern technology. This is from the New York Times. Now my phone moving slow. Ain't that some shit? I look like I just can't win for losing. You know what I'm saying? Feel like Teddy Pendergrass singing that song, 2-time loser. All right, well, we'll go another way. Y'all about to be amazed again. Can't stop, brother Hatim. Oh, damn, they just stopped me. All right, let's do it again. Let's do this. Uh-huh. There we go. What?
How do you fold this?
Fold what? What is it? Fold it just like a shirt, Gina. Figure it out. Why isn't it going to the page? Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. All right, family. Look like we might have an early, here we go. Hold on. Let's see. Look like we might have to go on and pull up the show in a second. Because I got some slow stuff, but it's cool, man. We moving. All right, let's see. All right. My Chromebook is moving a little bit faster. Let's see if I can get this information over to you real quick. Oh, Lord have mercy. Huh? Considering the chip that, because my computer actually has, for the time, it was a pretty good chip. But, what I'm asking it to do is really, really, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking it to do about 8 things at one time. You know what I'm saying? So for it to have lasted and done as well as it has done for me, I couldn't ask for nothing better. But hey, like I said, I'm gonna pull as much out of it as I possibly can. That's what we supposed to do, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah. We supposed to strive, you know what I'm saying, to pull the best out of things. All right, so now watch this, family. Get ready for it. Y'all ready? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a program called Push Bullet. And I'm going to push this article from off of here. Since we can't get to it here, I'm going to push it on Push Bullet onto my screen. Give it a second. Hopefully it works. Won't try to embarrass me. So I'm going to open up another screen. And I'm going to go to Push Bullet and see if because it should have went to all my Chromes. But I guess that's too much for it. Nope. Didn't make it over. So, family, we're going to call the show. Oh, here we go. There we go. Y'all see it? Boom. All right, there we go. Let me move to the next story. Get it ready, get it cased and everything. What's all that stuff in that basket, Gina? Y'all can't try to find the sock matches. They can't stay in the basket forever. I don't agree with that. They can't stay in the basket forever, baby. All right, so this is the main one, and then we out of here. We had to do something. Fam, I want y'all to think about this. A potato warehouse in Warden, Washington on Friday. Look at all them damn potatoes. Right? We had to do something trying to prevent massive food waste. So now, our country is in the middle of a crisis. We can see that the food network or the is broken. You know what I'm saying? For how we get food from point A to point B, and all these massive food processors that are a choke point for the production of a lot of food, rather than there being a lot of little. We have allowed these things to become monopolies, and it has become dangerous for us as a people. And we have food shortages, and we have people, because they are not, in a sense, able to make money. They don't know what else to do with the food. So they're just taking the food and they're destroying it. They're pouring out gallons of milk, not because it has been exposed. I ain't gonna say tons of milk, not because it's been exposed to coronavirus, but because the coronavirus has broken down the entire system. So as many places don't need this milk, but those people who was drinking that milk on a daily basis is still out there. And a lot of people was drinking that milk for free. Egg manufacturers are running into the same piece. So rather than let the eggs go bad, or rather than give them away, they just destroy them. So now, some producers acknowledge the efforts are just a drop in the bucket of what farmers can't sell and are destroying instead. While millions of Americans are worried about having enough to eat and lines at food banks grow, farmers have been plowing under vegetables, dumping milk, and smashing eggs that cannot be sold because the coronavirus pandemic has shut down restaurants, hotels, and schools. Now the destruction of food. This is from the New York Times, by the way. And the author's name is Michael Corky, and we have a David Yaf Bellany. Now, the destruction of fresh food on such a scale has prompted action by the Trump administration and state governments, as well as grassroots efforts like a group of college students who are renting trucks to rescue unsold onions and eggs from farms. But they most likely won't be enough to address the problem if businesses remain closed for months. Now, y'all know right here in Columbus, family, we could go. We could probably set up something like this and get some of this food and distribute it. All right. Over the next few weeks, the Department of Agriculture will begin spending $300 million a month to buy surplus vegetables, fruit, milk, and meat from distributors and ship them to food banks. The federal grant will also subsidize boxing up the purchases and transporting them to charitable groups, tasks that farmers have said they cannot afford, giving them few options other than to destroy the food. Because if the farmers allow the food just to go bad, you know what I'm saying? Right, and destroying it, what they are able to do, they're able to reintroduce it back into nature, allow it to run, get back into, so, and it could be expensive just to be giving away all this food. But, we got a country of hungry people right now. So anyway, better bored than dead, Sasha. Better bored than dead. All right, you so young, you just don't know yet. But anyway, family, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Giami Journey. Let's go back to this real quick. You look at that. Y'all see that? Hopefully by next week we won't have this no more. You know what I'm saying? We get in a computer with at least 4 cores and hopefully multi-strands. We're gonna look into it, right? And it's gonna be able to handle a lot of the graphics that we're doing. And stuff like that, and then also with the bigger computer coming with a graphics card, family, we about to take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop talking like a Chinese dude, and my words is gonna match my mouth. Y'all gonna be like, brother, I damn you did it. I'm gonna be excited too. But family, I hope you got something out of it. Oh, but hold on. there's one more thing that I want to talk to you about. So now on the timeline, I got how to use Discord for the family, because a lot of stuff we're going to start moving to Discord, and we're going to be able to stream private things to our Discord groups. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be able to let you know when we start having our private sessions. I'm going to be able to let you know when we're going to be doing it on Giami Journey. We're going to be doing it in our server. And I'm going to give you a link so that you can go and get there. All right? So there's something on there about Discord, so go on down there and check it out. Now this screen is buffering. Oh, look at this. Oh, look. Stop buffering. There it go. Oh, it done caught up with us. It done caught up with us. Uh-oh. This from yesterday. 69 people reached. We had 20 views yesterday. People got to watch me sink into a drunken stupor. Unbeknownst to myself. Felt like I got taken advantage of. But I wanted to talk about, all right, so now, California Democrats blast Huntington Beach protesters. They undoubtedly spread the virus. So I'm hearing in all these damn town halls where motherfuckers is coming down on black folks, saying that we need to follow the rules. And in many cases we are. And the ones of us that's out are out because we got to hustle. Because the hustle builds muscle, especially when you don't have no wealth, right? But we got motherfuckers out here fighting for leisure time. You know what I'm saying? Where is the checking for them? We don't hear Trump getting up checking his people, because these are probably Trump voters. He's not checking them. But y'all want to check us. See, and family, there comes a time where we have to start turning our back on certain individuals when they get up and they say some dumb shit. Everybody can't come home. I'm sorry. I know some of my elders are going to disagree with me. I know some of my spiritual junkies are going to, but everybody don't deserve to come back home. I'm saying erect the border and kick their ass out for good. You know what I'm saying? You have to bring something of extreme value to the family for us to let you back in. Because some of this fuckery right now is getting a little bit too much. I'm hearing about how irresponsible we are, but we ain't at no goddamn beach. Yeah, I heard about the party. But now I want y'all to understand this. I want y'all to notice the difference between a party in Chicago and people protesting at the beach. The party in Chicago, as stupid as it was, they wasn't trying to get everybody's attention in a sense. They were just trying to have a little party and hook up, all right? It's still messed up. But listen, we got motherfuckers outside in the daylight trying to track news cameras, trying to track other people that they don't even know to a place where they can spread this virus. But yet and still, you know, the more I look, I'm starting to see more and more insulting shit as far as black folks and corona. Family, we're not the spreaders of this. And we can allow people to make it as such. Because most of us is following the rules. Because we already know. And then also, I want you to understand, you know, one of the reasons I'm very apprehensive about wearing a mask, I just was talking to one of my brothers yesterday. I say, isn't it funny now that they want black men to wear masks when at one point in time, if I had a mask on, and even now during this time, I feel strange wearing a mask because of other people's comfort level of a black man that's about 6 foot tall walking into a place of business with a goddamn mask on.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black. Too strong? Yeah.
were born to be great.
Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black.
We were born to be great.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gianni's journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gianni's journey, and let's build together.
Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Sambo got to go. Everybody knows where they come from. Sigma Pi are not that dumb. Controlling black folks, they don't care. Putting trash on the air. Kill them if they don't leave us alone. Back to their master's throne. Pay the price for their hand in our fate. Fight them with more hate. Can't afford them no more. Sambo got to go. Our schools are filled with lies. Examine our people's cries. Our conditions says a lot about them. For power, who is him? Politician or in a pulpit? Give them all the cane instead. They hate us without pretense.
That's called a mosquito. You got a mosquito bite. You got stung by a mosquito. Sting? Bitten. You got bit. Oh, well, you got bit. And it hurt really bad. And it no, you don't. You don't even feel it. You just see a big bump and it's itchy. It hurts really bad when you get it, but when you're done, it starts itching. No, you don't feel it getting bit.
Cause it's hate and see.